Hi everyone, thank you for watching me. Today it is Sunday, October 30th, and I wanted to do this video update on how my whole braces experience is going because I haven't done a video in a really long time. So I thought I would do it just to get better at doing these and hopefully help at least one person who's watching them, which was my intention for all the other ones that I've done so far. So hopefully this will be the best one. Basically, I noticed that I tend to ramble a lot in my previous ones. I haven't done a video since July of this year. I believe it was July. Anyway, I haven't done a video since then, and I intend to get back into doing it and doing them more frequently and just for the practice of doing them. For this update, I decided to make some notes and go off of that. So basically, I just want to give an update as to how everything is going, just in case some of you are watching this and maybe you are about to get them. Maybe you already have them, and it doesn't really matter how old you are, anybody could benefit from hearing these tips perhaps. So I will give some tips in this video, but it's mostly just a personal update that I'm giving. So basically what happened was last time that I did a video, I had a situation down on a bottom tooth right here where that tooth was actually pushed back, and it had been for quite a long time. And before I got my bottom braces on, the formation of all my bottom teeth were very much in a V shape, sort of. And once I had bottom braces put on those teeth, which was in May of this year, I noticed that very rapidly the bottom teeth just completely straightened out. It took such a fast period of time. It was amazing. But especially once they replaced the spring that they had put down there, because that bottom tooth that I had pointed out earlier, there was a spring there. After I did my last video, they finally put a spring there, and then they replaced it a month later in August with a wire and connected it to that tooth. And it took maybe 2 or 3 weeks for that tooth to completely come out and move down. It was incredible. Now, I also want to talk about this tooth right here. That tooth forever, that canine, forever it was pushed up. So a similar story to the bottom tooth, but instead it was actually pushed up. And you might remember that if you saw my other videos, you might recall noticing that it was pushed up and against all the other ones. So it was pretty much higher than every other tooth. And for my whole life, I always wanted to move that tooth down. That was like my goal of life, was to just bring that tooth down. And it was pretty annoying, kind of embarrassing having a tooth so high up. But for a while, they were kind of waiting for everything to sort of come out and straighten out before they finally connected a bracket to that. And finally, they did in September. And when I had my 4-week appointment in September, they finally replaced the spring that was under that tooth and replaced it with a wire and connected a bracket, and then it pushed it down, which is why I'm wearing now rubber bands. And you might be able to tell that I'm wearing for those of you that have had rubber bands before, I'm wearing the triangle version, which looks like this. Basically, the bands themselves come in this thing, and I'm wearing the gorilla version. And from what I gather, they just go higher and higher in strength. So this must be the most basic version. And I went in for my last checkup just a couple weeks ago, and they actually want me to come back in 6 weeks from that time, so 4 weeks from now, about 4 weeks from now. And I think what he's going to do is going to give me a stronger rubber band next time. But I wear these triangles on adjacent sides, and there's one there, there's one here, and that's the tooth that was pushed out, that canine that was there. I don't know if you can really tell in this video. It's still obviously sticking out, and that's it right there. It's still obviously sticking out, but it's pretty much come down entirely, and that is amazing. Again, it was something that took a relatively fast amount of time, maybe a month for it to completely come down, but that's still a pretty good amount of time considering that it took 4 months for me to get my bottom braces on after I got top braces on. Not that I'm bitter over it. Obviously, not everything panned out, and it's worth the wait. It's well worth the wait. So for those of you that have braces, or maybe you're gonna get them, make sure that you are very patient. Patience helps you out a lot because this whole journey is entirely worth everything you're investing into it. The entire thing is worth it. And if you have to wait a really long time, patience is a virtue. So, you know, when you wait longer, you just appreciate everything that you're waiting for. So I wanted to give those updates. Everything is going well. I'm completely grateful for this whole opportunity for me to be able to do this. I'm grateful to be brave enough to do videos, and I'm just going to keep doing it. So good luck to all of you in what you're doing. And just a brief update. First of all, um, what I want to say is that I really changed my routine lately. It's been a struggle, and what I do now may not interest you, but I'm just saying it just in case somebody's interested in it. I have recently decided to give up using commercial products. Okay, with the exception of one thing. All right, so I've given up fluoride basically, and I have many different reasons for that. You might think that I'm an idiot for doing that, but I have good reasons for doing that. And the only reason why my teeth look really yellow right now is just because I haven't brushed them in a few hours. I went to church this morning, um, and I drank a lot of black coffee, and I haven't brushed my teeth all morning, which is gross, I know, but um, I am pretty good normally about keeping up with my habits. So the only thing that has fluoride in it that I still use on occasion is this MI paste. And I will get into reasons some other day onto why I'm doing this, why I made this huge change in my health. And it's for my overall health. That's why I dropped the fluoride for the most part. And I switched to exclusively using as a toothpaste this natural toothpaste. It's the Himalaya brand. It's fluoride free, and it has neem in it, which is good. And this is another good neem toothpaste. A lot of people who are into natural, perhaps gluten free stuff and gluten free products, and people who are vegan. That's another thing. I'm a vegetarian, but a lot of people who are avoiding cruelty products or products that test on animals, they'll use products like this. This is a really good product as well, but I like this flavor way better. And the other thing that I really love to use, that is my staple, by the way, this is something that I use every day, no exception, is the tooth soap. And this is really expensive, but it's worth it. And this is what I am using right now. I want to get more into doing videos where I talk about more natural and holistic lifestyle things and more about nutrition and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to start doing. And I caught on to this um, several years ago, at least 5 years ago, from Natasha St. Michael. And she talked about this in her old channel, which was Raw Radiant Health. And I really love that channel. I love her new channel too. She really inspired me to eat healthier and to go towards using more natural stuff. So I would definitely be getting back into that and eating a lot more raw food and stuff like that, because that's where my true passion is. That's where I truly feel healthier. And for me personally, the fluoride products I just don't do well with them. But I totally understand if you think that that's a stupid idea to avoid fluoride and that, oh, you're probably just going to get a bunch of cavities. I don't think I will. I've done a lot of research on this and I'm confident with my decision. So, anyway, that's it. And eventually I will drop the MI paste as well. So, anyway, that's it for this. And I hope some of you enjoyed this and hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.